What's up, guys? What we got in the room? What up, Brandon? What else we got? We got two other people. Now we got one other person now. Brandon, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me in here? I need a fucking better. Looks like there's a delay. Hold on. These green things. What? Oh, okay. All right, cool. I tried to do it in the game room, and I opened up both doors. I opened up the fucking game room door, and I opened up the hallway door where the extension for the internet is. Shit would not fucking load. I mean, just wouldn't fucking load. Yeah, bro. Just wouldn't load. I mean, I don't think it's Charter or Spectrum in this case. I think it's just the I'm in my garage is I think the problem. Still, we're talking the extender is probably 15 feet from my room, and then I'm probably 10 feet from the extender. I just don't understand. I really wanted to do it in there. I'm gonna have to figure something out to try to get an internet connection. I get an internet connection. It'll load a web page, but it won't do this. And I hate being in here because I don't know. Look at the lighting in here is terrible and everything else. It's just fucking horrible. Horrible. What else we got? Not a whole lot. It just hasn't been. Well, I mean, yeah, I've lost internet. Plus, living in the mountains doesn't help. I mean, the internet will cut in and out. Once in a blue moon. Yesterday we were down. We didn't have internet for like what's today? Thursday. Yeah, yesterday we didn't have internet for like 6 hours. We didn't have fucking. It's like what did they do in the 1830s and shit? Imagine knowing what's going on now, and then having to go back in time, and being stuck there. I'd fucking kill myself. Think about this. We got computers, phones, video games, electronics, everything. Back then, you fucking rode a horse. That's all you fucking did is you rode a horse. You fucking, you read. I mean, I read, but with the knowledge that all this shit exists now, if you were stuck back in time, you want to go kill yourself. I would. Just, I don't know. My C4 came in. I don't know if I told you guys about this. I got huge cases of this shit. See this? I got two of these things. Two of these big ass boxes. Drink one right now. C4 is where it's at. Original. Can't go wrong with this. AC like air conditioning? No, Leo, I don't. It's weird. Like it says you're supposed to. It says you're supposed to feel some shit. I know EDP felt some shit, but I don't. But it makes me fucking awake. I mean, It's not like a jolt like electricity. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Brandon, that's a good point. I never thought of that. They didn't even have fucking electric fans back then. I don't think. I don't know what the fuck you would do. You just sweated like a fucking roasted pig. So Leo, the thing with this is, like, I drink one in the morning once, and I was kind of tired going into work. Probably within 3 or 4 minutes, I was wide awake. I mean, that shit acted quick, and it tastes incredible. You know, can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with C4. I'll tell you that right. I think EDP is coming to drop in for a quick second at some point. So, you guys, if any of you know that you have friends, how much is a box? I saw an ad on Facebook. I bought 4 cases of 12 for, like, including shipping, $100. So if you get rid of the shipping, it was 48 cans for $1.75 a can, which is $1.05 less than you'd buy at the fucking gas station. So I save $40 by buying online, buying 4 cases, $40, which is, $40 is $40 no matter how you slice it. That's a fucking ton of McDonald's. That's a ton of whatever. Oh, did Vasquez tie it? Wow, the guy's on fire. It's 3 home runs in 2 days for Christian Vasquez. I can't believe it. I can't believe Martin Perez only gave up 2 runs in that fucking third inning. The Red Sox suck. They suck so bad. So anyway, if you guys have friends and they want to join in on this, EDP will drop by at some point. So they want to see EDP in the chat room. Tell them to come one, come all. Even my dog in the background there, Daisy, can't wait. She's waiting patiently. See her? She's saying to herself, another fucking live stream, dude. Really? Trying to take my beauty sleep. The other dog's on the bed, Luna. So. Oh, man. I had some ice cream earlier and I fucking had diarrhea. That's what happens when you eat ice cream. You get diarrhea. Then you're on the fucking... You ever have diarrhea constipation? Does that make any sense to anybody here? You're on the fucking toilet. You know you're about to explode. But you're having trouble shitting. And then when it finally does come out, it's still diarrhea. It's the craziest shit. Usually when you have diarrhea, you fucking explode that mother. That's the best feeling in the world, just erupting for like 30 minutes. Because you know you're cleaning your system out, right? Leo, how did I meet EDP? I really didn't. So here's the thing. I had no idea who EDP was. We're talking 2012 right now. I had no idea who he was. And I think I had seen somebody's Facebook post. One of my friends posted a video of like a link to his channel. And it said something like "Crazy Eagles fan goes bananas" or some shit like that. And I clicked on it. And I fucking lost it. I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because we all know, like EDP, one of the major things he's famous for is rants. And how he rants about the Eagles is how I rant about the Red Sox. I still do to this day, even though they've won 4 or was it 4, 8, 13, 4, 7, 13? Yeah, 4 championships in the last 16 years. I still rant about them as bad as EDP does against the Eagles. I haven't done it on here. But anyway, so I'm rambling. So the bottom line is, how did I meet him? So when I was out in Illinois, I had a really stressful sales job to the point where I literally would wake up at 5:45 in the morning, go to work, and wouldn't get home till midnight. That's how ridiculous the job was. And literally when I got home, I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat because the sales were down and everything else. What else? Oh my God, it's Jags. What up, man? So I would watch his videos, and I'll never forget it. I think I said this in the last live stream. He had a video of, commenting on because back then Domino's introduced their crust with the buttery crust with the fucking seasonings on it and all that. And he had a review, and I was all down. I fuck with Domino's heavy because of that crust. It was my pizza place of choice for delivery. Um, but anyway, I saw his review, and I fucking lost it because everything he said about the pizza review about the crust is exactly my words, literally. Um, and so I was like, okay, this dude's real cool. You know what I mean? Me and him think a lot alike, whatever. Well, I moved back from Illinois to Massachusetts, and I knew he was a huge Giants fan. So I hit him up one day, and I'm like, hey, man, I'm like, you want to go to a game? I'm a Pats fan. He goes, first he said, fuck the Pats. Like like he would. But then secondly, he's like, yeah, he goes, you don't have to. I'm like, no, man, it'd be cool, chill, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So I flew him down, me, him, and McLovin. If you guys know my channel for the football show that I've done for the not last year was half a season, but the previous 3 years before then, you'll know who McLovin is for those of you who watch this channel. Well, all three of us go to this game. If you look at my channel, if you look at my videos, playlist, there should be an EDP video there. I think EDP did a scratch ticket video for us while we were in New Jersey. But anyway, so we went to the game. We've been friends ever since. Leo, that's pretty much how it is. Um, me and him are really close, I feel. I mean, am I one of the closest people, friends with him? No, I would say that Felipe is probably closer to him than I am. Obviously, Erica. Obviously, some of the Nicole, some of the people he talks about all the time. But I would say I'm probably top 10. I'd imagine. Um, I would think. I mean, you'd have to ask him. Who knows? I could be 40th. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But man, he's a good friend, man. We talk about life. Very rarely do we ever talk about YouTube. But very rarely do we ever talk about you know his success or any of that shit. It's literally just life. It's like what you would think. What up, Kirkland? It's like it's like what you would think athletes would talk about, like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, for instance, when Kobe was alive. They talked a lot of basketball, but they also talked a lot about life. And you'd figure they would talk basketball 24/7, which I'm sure they did. I mean, you guys would know more than I would. If you guys ever saw the Michael Jordan documentary, which I didn't, that was more so about the Bulls back then. I don't think it was a relationship. But that's what me and EDP talk about. We talk about life. We talk about girls. We talk about fucking work. We talk about fucking horse shit. We talk about California's stupid laws that he has to deal with. We talk about fucking just life in general. So it's cool like that to have somebody real that you can actually talk to and and chill with. You know what I mean? As far as that goes. Um, so anyway, that's the fucking deal. What up, Shane? EP said if he's free, he will be dropping by for a quick minute. So if you guys want to hang out, maybe he'll stop by. Hopefully, otherwise I look like an idiot. But he told me he tried to stop by. He's got a lot of shit going on right now. What Shane? Where are you from, dude? I know where Kirkland's from. Leo, yeah, Leo and Shane. We're and oh my God, it's Jags. Where are you guys from? Trying to find out where you guys are. Oh shit, EDP's here. EDP is here, folks. Kirkland, that's great. We should from New York. Okay. EDP, thanks for dropping by. I know you were really busy and stuff, but appreciate you coming by real quick and just hanging out for a quick minute. Appreciate you, dude. One of the questions somebody asked me was what part of New York, Shane? One of the questions EDP somebody asked me, Leo asked me, how do I know you? And pretty much just told him about how I flew you out to a Giants game. We talked about dominoes before then, and we just been close ever since. And a majority of the time, Brooklyn, I went out and filmed a TV show. It didn't go anywhere, Shane, but I went out and filmed a TV show in Williamsburg. We had the show. We had the it is EDP, Sushi Boy. We had the showing of the show at the Williamsburg cinemas there. I don't know if they're still there. I might have heard that they closed down, Shane, or something. I don't know. But EDP, yeah, man. So he asked how we met. We've been close ever since, and I told him a majority of the stuff we talk about is just about life. You know what I mean? Like you're a cool dude, and we just talk about life. And everybody assumes it's YouTube or it's this or it's that, but 99.9% of the shit we talk about is life. So, oh, where do you live now, Shane? No, EDP is taller than me, Shane. Actually, he's really taller than me. EDP, I think EDP is like 6'1", 6'2". I'm 5'11". So, yep, all life stuff. It's what it is, man. Fucking just two dudes navigating through life, trying to do the best we can. North Carolina. So, what? There's no way, bro. When me and you were at the fucking restaurant, I remember this clearly. You're 5'10". That's impossible. Oh, that's impossible. When we were at that restaurant waiting for that table, I could have sworn that you were fucking. Thanks, Shane. Um, I could have sworn you were taller than me. I remember thinking to myself, shit, EDP's fucking tall. Wow. Maybe I shrunk. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm fucking five. Not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I could. All right. One of these days, bro. I'm flying down. When all this COVID shit's done, I am flying down to Bakersfield, and I am fucking. We're going back to back. I really believe you're taller than me, but I could be wrong. I remember looking at you. We were outside. Where the fuck did we go? Did we go to some steakhouse? I forget, bro. I know we went to IHOP. We fucked that shit up. But we went to a steakhouse or something, didn't we? Was it Longhorn? It wasn't Longhorn. I don't know if you remember EDP. I know we went somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna fly. I keep, if COVID hadn't happened, I'd be already Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it was Texas Roadhouse. Yep. Fuck. Harry, I'm assuming you're talking about EDP, and yes, he is a fucking legend. I'm certainly not. Um, yeah, man. I'm just telling the dudes, last live stream EDP, Oh, I appreciate that, but EDP's a fucking legend. We all know that. EDP last live stream, just somebody had the same type of question, man. It's just there are certain people in life that you could just talk to about fucking whatever, and that's just what it is. You're always very few people, and you know this more than anyone. EDP, there are very few people that you can count on one finger that somebody had an issue that you could literally call them up and be like, "Yo, shit's about to go down." You know what I mean? How hot is it right there? How hot is it over there? Here it's cooled down. It's been raining. Oh man, fucking diarrhea. Diarrhea. 102. Hey, Tom, when you come down and visit, we're going to do another scratch ticket Thursday. Uh, we're going to do another scratch ticket Thursday, and I will go out to dinner with you this time. We just got to do it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, or a Monday night or a Tuesday night. I mean, when I'm off. See you, Harry. But yeah, we'll fucking do it again. We'll fucking videotape that shit. Yeah, man. Me and EDP, we get. I mean, 10-4, lots of love. So all you can eat crab legs. See, I can't eat that shit though, bro. Like I'm weird. I can't eat seafood and shit. We listen. You want? We'll go to an all you can eat. We go to an all you can eat. I'm down with that. We could go to like a fucking CC's or a Ponderosa. A fucking Golden Corral. I'm all done with that. I'll fuck some of that shit up. But I can't eat crab legs. I'm not a seafood guy. You know. EDP man, I appreciate you stopping by and I'll talk to you. Maybe you got a I know you got a busy schedule going on right now with what you got going on. Me and you talked about earlier, but I appreciate you swinging by for what you were able to. I sent this girl a package, and it was all fucked up because I had to send it to a UPS store, and I don't know if she got it. Like I told her, as soon as you get this, make let me know because it's all she lives in Maryland and shit, but I don't know if it got to her. I haven't heard back. I haven't heard it. Well, I haven't heard that she didn't get it. So that's I guess a good sign. You know what I mean? She's been idle for a few hours, so maybe she did get it. Hopefully she did. All right, EDP. Thanks for stopping by, bro. We got to figure this out. We got to figure out. I'll fuck up some Golden Corral as well. Their pizza and meatloaf don't stand a chance. Man, Golden Corral is fucking the shit. They got steak there. They got fucking what else do I eat there? The salad bar. Yeah, man. I'll fucking we'll go to Golden Corral. We'll fuck that shit up. We'll fuck that shit up. When are you Tom, when are you thinking of coming down? Who else we got? Brandon, you still here, man? Who else we got? Leo, I know is here. Oh my god, it's Jags. I haven't heard from him since I asked where everybody was from. Especially the one in Pigeon Forge, yeah. Yeah, that's the fucking oh, bro. They're opening up a little Caesars in Pigeon Forge. I fucking can't wait. The reason I say that, probably around October, okay. The reason why I say that is because where I live on this side of Gallenberg, nobody fucking delivers here. There's Domino's, there's Papa John's, and that's it. And I'm sick and tired of that shit. And I'm lazy, right? So if I could go down to the city of Gallenberg and fucking go and get something, but the traffic and everything else is fucking high as fuck. I'm not doing that. So I usually just fucking deal with Domino's. But Little Caesars, I'll fucking get my ass up off on the spur, go down there for fucking 2 minutes, pick up all the Little Caesars I can eat, and literally I'll be home in 12 minutes and fucking I'll fuck that shit up. So I cannot wait until Little Caesars opens. I cannot wait until that shit opens. You have Blake's? Yeah, I haven't been there yet because the lines are out the door. Fucking literally, even with the pandemic going on, the lines are out the fucking door. Gallenberg's funny, man. Some of these restaurants are adhering to the fucking rules, and some of them don't give a fuck. One of those deals. Man, tired as fucking hell. Tired as a mother. Oh, eating ice cream like an asshole gives you diarrhea. And I fucking have diarrhea, but I'm also constipated at the same fucking time. So I don't know how the fuck that works. Kari, what's going on here? Relevant. Hey, all right. So everybody that's in here, what do we think? PS5 or Xbox One X or Xbox Series X? What do we think? I think I'm going. The Xbox Series X has a higher. Okay, so the X, in my opinion, the Xbox Series X graphically is going to be more powerful than the PS5. It's faster than the PS5. It has more storage than the PS5. But the problem is PS5 has all the exclusives, and from what I've been told, aside from like maybe Fable and one other, Halo Infinite, which supposedly looks like shit for a next gen console, Sony's going to kill Microsoft. And if MLB The Show, I don't know why Sony would do that. One of the big reasons, if you're a sports fan, to get a PlayStation is because they have the only baseball, aside from RBI, it's the only good baseball game on the system. Yeah, Brandon, so I agree with you on that. PS5 better exclusives, definitely. God of War, going with PS5 and rolling, yeah. PS1 obviously obliterated everybody. PS2 obliterated everybody. But when Xbox 360 was the first to come out and PS3 came out at a $700 price point, if you guys remember that, a $700 price point, I went with the 360. I loved the 360. I thought it was a good system. And then when the PS3 lowered its price, and then MLB was the only exclusive game, or the show was the only exclusive baseball game in any system. Microsoft didn't have a baseball game at that point. I got rid of Microsoft and went back to Sony, and I've been with Sony ever since. But here's the thing, Leo, or not Leo, Thomas Kirkland. Here's the deal. Supposedly, Sony's making MLB The Show cross-platform. So Microsoft, they haven't announced it, but supposedly MLB, that's the rumor. First of all, Sony definitely announced it's going to be cross-platform. But they didn't say what system is going to have it. But the rumor is it's going to be on the Xbox and on the Switch. So we'll see. I actually, as ridiculous as this sounds, I may use MLB on the Switch because I could literally be sitting in bed. I have the Switch Lite. I could be sitting in bed. I wouldn't have to worry about sitting in my fucking chair and playing a game or whatever the case is. Streets of Rage 4, I know it's been out. I'm getting that. Streets of Rage 4 is coming. I pre-ordered from Limited Run Games, the collector's edition, so I'll have Streets of Rage 4 coming hopefully in September. And then Valhalla, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, so I have not. And one of the kids that live with me, Leo, he wants to play it. I try to get a physical copy. I'm all about physical copies. It's sold out. Amazon won't even have them until the end of August. But I heard, I mean, the game is like gotten 10 out of 10s everywhere. Leo, have you played it? I've heard it's a mix of Tenchu and God of War. I don't know if that's accurate. You'll be more. Somebody will be. I just smashed into my computer. Somebody will know more than I will. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla, can't wait. Huge Assassin's Creed, diehard Assassin's Creed fan, obsessed. And so that's coming out in November. So we got Streets of Rage 4 in September, Assassin's Creed in November. And Crash Bandicoot 4 is coming out. What up, Alone? What's up, man? You missed EDP, Alone. He was here earlier. He stopped by to say hi. Yeah, see, I can't play first-person shooters, and here's why. Number one, I don't have any patience, but number two, GoldenEye ruined it for me. The reason why GoldenEye for the 64 ruined it for me was because when I went over to my friends' houses back when I was fucking 10 years old and shit, 12 years old, when we had sleepovers, that's all they fucking wanted to play was GoldenEye. I was sick of it. I couldn't, first of all, I sucked at it. But second of all they wanted to play was GoldenEye. I wanted to play other shit. I wanted to play fucking 1080. I wanted to play, Mortal Kombat Trilogy at the time. I wanted to play fucking Quarterback Club. I wanted to play all that shit. Nope. So I literally just sat there and watched them play GoldenEye. I was bored out of my fucking mind. So that ruined first-person shooters. I can't play them. I wish I could, but I can't play them. Platformers and fucking Assassin's Creed, God of War type games. That's what I'm into now. But Ghost of Tsushima, man, I've heard it's really good, Leo. Hopefully you can give me an idea of what it's like. Somebody told me it was a mix between Tenshu and fucking. Yeah, I was trying to find the stream but didn't find it. So yeah, it's all right, man. Um, Leo, am I playing any games at the moment? Kind of. NBA 2K20's story mode, I beat it, but okay. So I beat the story mode to get myself into on the NBA team, right? I'm on the Celtics. But I can't fucking sit there. I'm bored out of my mind. I can't sit there and just fucking play each regular season game. The cool thing is it fucking simulates until you go in, which I'm fine with, but it's just daunting. I have no interest. Like I just give me a story. Like Madden gave you a story. The story was done. If you wanted to play the fucking season mode, you could, but nothing really happened. Have you played Xenoblade Chronicles? No, Brandon, because I'm suck at that type of shit. I suck. I've heard it's an incredible game, but I suck at that shit. Um, so Leo, I'm playing that, and then what else? I have a emulator. I have a. It's called a. Well, it's, obviously you guys know what a retro pie is. Retro pie is. But I have the one. It cost me like $500, and I have the one that literally has every system all the way up to Dreamcast on it. Like it runs. Most retro pies can't run N64. They can't run Dreamcast and shit like that. This one can. And then I got obviously all the arcade emulators and shit. So as soon as in between from now until September when Streets of Rage gets to me, I'll be playing that a lot. I'll be, fucking around with some, games that, like I never got to play. Like, I finally beat Streets of Rage 2 for the Genesis. For the first time in my life. Finally beat Streets of Rage 2. So I'll fuck around with Final Fight for this like Sega CD. I'll fuck around with some Mortal Kombat. I'll fuck around with some older sports games, shit like that. Yes, it can play Saturn. It's fucking incredible. Um, it was Tommy. It was the best baseball game I've ever played, and you guys may laugh at what I'm about to say, but the best baseball game I have ever played to this day is Sammy Sosa's High Heat Baseball 2002 for the PC. And the reason I say it's the best baseball game I've ever played, every game went quick. Every game was fun. Maybe 40 minutes and you're done. It had an intricate career mode. It had a million different statistics. It played fluidly. It played great, especially on the PC. You didn't have to listen to the fucking play-by-play. I could literally throw in a music CD. This is back in the day, guys. We're talking 2001. We're talking 19 years ago. But you could throw a music CD in, and I'd be listening to music while playing the game. I could play like 7 games in a row, and time would fly by. Playability was a 10. Music was a 10. Career mode was a 10. Graphics for the PC at the time were a 10. I mean, it was just one of the best games ever. Now, triple play baseball was okay, but EA's best baseball game that they've ever come out with was MVP Baseball 2004 with Manny Ramirez on it. And that was literally their second to last baseball game they ever made. Because then in 06 and 07, if you guys remember, in 06 and 07, they did NCAA baseball because they lost the third-party license to 2K because EA stole the NFL license from 2K, so 2K got back at EA and stole the MLB license for third-party support. Yeah, MVP Baseball was a great game. But Sammy Sosa's High Heat Baseball. Now, before Sammy Sosa, yeah, Blitz was fucking great. Definitely an underrated game series. I like Blitz more than I liked NBA Jam, but I loved NBA Jam. But NFL Blitz was one of the most fun football games ever. What was I going to say, though? Talking about fucking, oh, yeah. Before Sammy Sosa, way back, Sierra Sports, another computer company. Sierra, and I'm not really a PC gamer at all. But back then, there was a game called Front Page Sports Baseball. They also had a football game, Front Page Sports. You guys can look it up. But that was literally the quintessential baseball game back then, where football simulator back then. We're talking late 90s. That's how fucking. I still have a. I bought from my old video game collection. I still have some sealed, like the sealed fucking computer game. Fight Night was good. It was an extension of Knockout Kings. If you guys remember Knockout Kings in the late 90s with Oscar De La Hoya on the cover, PS1. Somebody asked me a question up here. Yeah, Brandon, you can play Saturn. It can play, literally, it has everything. It has all the Ataris, all, including Jaguar, including the Lynx. It has every Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Sega CD, Sega 32X, Sega Game Gear. It doesn't have Pico, though. It has, obviously, Saturn, Dreamcast, all the Sony systems, all the Microsoft systems, all the Nintendo systems, Virtual Boys on there, literally everything. All the way up to Nintendo DS. It doesn't have 3DS, though, which sucks. Somebody asked me something. I don't think. Maybe yeah, MLB Slugfest was good. I remember in college, me and my guy who lived right down the next room from me. His name was Jose Ramos. Me and him used to play Slugfest all the fucking time. He was the Yankees. I was the Red Sox because he was from New York. And that's what we fucking did. I wish I could show you guys. Can you see my TV? Actually, you know what? Let's see if this works. Hold on. Can you guys see this TV up there? Lee, do you have a link to that emulator? I'd like to grab one if it can play all that. Really want it for Dreamcast and Saturn. Yeah. Leo, I'll try to find it. Brandon, can you see this? Can all of you guys see this TV? I'm going to try to turn this thing on and let you see exactly how this shit plays. Just tell me if you can see the TV. Like if it's blurry as fuck or whatever. Alone says, yeah, okay. Street Fighter was good and Mortal Kombat. So, correct me if I'm wrong, all you guys that are in here. You were either a Mortal Kombat dude or you were a fucking Street Fighter dude. You weren't both. There was no in between. I love Mortal Kombat. I didn't hate Street Fighter, but I had no interest. The people that loved Street Fighter had no interest in Mortal Kombat. Actually, the people who fucking lived and breathed Street Fighter just despised Mortal Kombat. What fucking channel this shit is? What did it be comp? Smartcast, AirPlay, Watch, or HDMI 2. We'll try that. Am I on HDMI 2? Yeah. Let's see what we got. This isn't even turning on. This is not a good sign. Oh, gee. There goes a wire. Son of a bitch. There we go. Yeah, here we are. Thank God, I think. Yeah, it's turning on. You guys see that? I have, Leo, I have the Marvel vs. Street Fighter Arcade 1-Up cabinet. So it shows retro but it should load all the systems. I'll go through them with you guys. I hope this fucking works. I don't know what's taking forever here. I haven't turned this on. It's so dusty as hell. I haven't turned this on in months because I've been so busy. But we got from the says emulation station, so hopefully this thing works. blinking, which isn't good. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, can you guys see that? Let me know if you guys can see that. All right, so it has 3DO with 130 games. Okay. This is MAME, so multiple arcade machine emulator, 2,500 different arcade games. Like Cruising USA is on here, Gauntlet Legends is on here, shit like that. Okay. Atari 2600, Atari 2600, 667 games. Atari 5200, 105 games. Atari 7800, 59. Lynx 76, pretty much the whole library. ColecoVision 158. Daphne, I don't know what this is, but I guess it was a system back in the day. 35 games on that. NES 898. The Famicom 386, which was the NES. For those of you who don't know what the Famicom is, it was the NES in Japan. Family Computer Disk System 105. Super Nintendo 785. Super Famicom, 566. Nintendo 64, 303. Virtual Boy, 24. Game Boy Original, 861. Game Boy Color, 535. Game Boy Advance, 1,067. Nintendo DS, 597. And we got SG 1081. Sega Master System, 344. Genesis 942, 32X 33, Sega CD 83, Sega Saturn 265. Who wanted Saturn? Leo, did you want it? Yeah. Dreamcast 229, Game Gear 336, and television 170. Neo Geo's on here. You got 142. Neo Geo Pocket 9, Neo Geo Pocket Color 40, PSP 299. PS1, 1,405. PC Engine, 289. TurboGrafx 1694. TurboGrafx CD, 47. Wonder Swan, 110. Wonder Swan Color, 91. I don't know what ports is, but there's 17. Cody's on here, RetroPie configuration, and we're back. Leo, what game did you want to see for the Saturn? I'll throw it on. We'll do a Saturn and a Dreamcast for you. Tell me what game you guys want to see on the Saturn. I wish you guys I wish this computer was somewhere else. You guys could actually see what the game was. What do we want? X-Men versus Street Fighter? All the way down. Huh, it's not here. Hold on. Unless it's under Street Fighter. That's fucking weird. It doesn't have. Okay, so bro, it has Street Fighter Alpha. It says Street Fighter the movie, Street Fighter Alpha Warriors Dream, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Collection, and then I don't know why it doesn't have X-Men versus Street Fighter. It has everything else. PUVWX. There's no X. This goes to Z. Oh yeah, it wouldn't have. Virtual Fighter, Brandon for the Saturn. Yeah, we got them all. We got Virtua Fighter Kids, Virtua Fighter Remix. For some reason, no Virtua Fighter 2. I don't understand that. But what are you going to do? So we'll play Virtua Fighter. Well, we'll play Virtua Fighter Remix, considering it's the final version. Yeah, if it was a Japanese port, but Leo, X-Men or Street Fighter, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll go into the arcade section and see if the arcade game's here, because it very well could be. You guys see that, Leo? obviously the sound quality, it's a fucking ROM, so it's not going to sound like regular. So arcade option. Oh, that's the back button. That's ridiculous. Hold on. Yeah. So you got your options and stuff. See, guys, see that? All right, here we go. Purify, Lao, Wolf. I was always Cage. But I'll be Jeffrey. I want to see if Jeffrey goes, I win. Yeah, he does. I win. All right, you guys get the idea. Oh, I hit Challenger. I hit the start button. There's got to be a way to get out of here. Hold on. I have the instructions here somewhere. All right, hold on. Let me find the instructions for to reset the fucking game. I had it here somewhere. Hold on a minute, guys. I want Leo. I really want to. I hope that. I hope it really is there. The in the arcade section. But where the fuck is? Where the hell is? What the fuck? Wait a minute. I think I know where it is. Under here. So. No, it's not. Oh, come on. Are you for real? How in the fuck? How in the fuck? All right, think, Andy. This isn't difficult. Yeah, Saturn with 2D fighters was the system you needed. PS1 Saturn and the PS1. The difference between the two: the PS1 was a fully 3D system. Saturn really wasn't. But when it came to 2D platformers or 2D fighters, the Saturn killed the PS1. There was no. It was not even a competition. That's how far. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. That's how far and away. Okay, here we go. Wireless. No, insert. No, that's the wireless controller. Come on in. Here it is. Here we go. Okay. Exit games by pressing start and select. That's not working. What the hell? Just pause it. Unless this isn't. This might not be it. Wait a minute. No, I don't think. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Oh, wait a minute. What's no? That's fucking internet. That doesn't help us. Unless, wait a second. Let me check my email. Unless I have it here, which I very well could. me 1 second, guys. Maybe one moment. Let's go to page 4. Let's go to page 5. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's go to page 4 then. Here we go. Hotkeys. Yeah, it says select and start. Action, exit. What the fuck? Select and B is reset. Let's try that. Do it. So, you just wanted all the RPGs. Systems. Yep. Well, here's what happened. I don't know if you guys know this. This is some inside information. Okay. This obviously that didn't work. Can I just do this? Did this just shut the system? Of course it did. You're an idiot. You shut the system off. All right. It's turning back on. This is a problem though. I can't find it. So the reason why Brandon's right. The reason why PS4 or Sony had all the RPGs is because when Sega came out with the Genesis, all third-party publishers swarmed to Sega because Nintendo had a rule to try to monopolize all third-party publishers to limit the amount of crap that they threw out because they didn't want another video game crash like what happened with Atari. Also because they monopolized the gaming industry and they could have easily banned these companies from making games for them if they didn't abide by the rules. And there was really no other system for these companies to make games for, so they dealt with it. When Sega came out, so they limited the amount of games a third-party publisher could make in a year. It was 4. And for those of you, I don't know how old all of you guys are, but you know, Konami is an example. Well, they had a subsidiary of Konami was Ultra, and Ultra was a game company, but it was really Konami. But that's how they bypassed per a year a deal. When Sega came out and Genesis was huge, a lot of third-party publishers started publishing for them. Well, then Sega, because they were getting all cocky, okay, Sega, because they were getting all cocky, decided, oh, we're gonna throw out the 32X, and we're gonna give Nintendo a run for its money. Well, as all of you know, the Sega 32X was a pile of shit. It was a waste of money. And as soon as they announced the 32X, literally months later, we're talking not years later, months later, they announced the Saturn. And so people are like, well, first the Sega CD came out. That was a mess. Then the 32X came out. And then they were going to announce the Saturn. So people who had already bought a Sega CD, when the 32X came out, they're like, wait a minute, really? I got to upgrade my Genesis? I got to fucking buy this contraption to get more games? And then when the people bought and spent $100 on that, the Saturn's coming out. Why the fuck did I just buy this 32X? Well, the Saturn, they rushed the release of the Saturn at the E3 Entertainment Expo. Tom Kalinske gets up there. I think he was the head of Sega at the time, and he begged Sega of Japan not to do this. They didn't listen. Basically, they probably told Tom Kalinske, you either get up there and tell everybody that the Saturn is going to be in stores literally tomorrow, or you're fired. So, of course, he fucking did what they asked. So he got up there and said $399 or something along those lines. Sony's rep from E3 gets up there and just said one word, and it was $299. It was $100 less than the Saturn. It came out later than the Saturn, but it was $100 less. Well, at this point, all the third-party publishers were furious with Sega because of all the junk that they fucking kept coming out with. It made consumers distrust Sega. Therefore, if consumers were distrusting Sega, third parties were not going to port games to them. And that's one of the reasons why Sony got everybody Now, Square had a fight with Nintendo. Square's like, look, we want to be able to work with you, but you're still doing cartridges. You got to go to the CDs. And Nintendo's like, no, we're going to do cartridges. And Square's like, fuck you then. That's one of the reasons Final Fantasy VII was a PS1 exclusive. First of all, the Saturn couldn't handle it. Square hardly made games for the Saturn anyway, or for Sega anyway, but that's why Sony got all those exclusives, was because they had a better system than the other two, meaning the 64 and the Saturn. And they were easy to work with. And then the rest is history. Nintendo got cocky and said, we're still doing, even though the technology trend said that they were going to go to CDs, Nintendo was stubborn there. And then because Sega screwed everything up with the Sega CD and the 32X, and then the Saturn, that was the end of that. I don't. Now, Tom, let me ask you a question. Would it be better if I had a headset so the sound so you guys can hear me? Is that what you mean by that? Because I know the sound keeps cutting in and out here. I'm aware of that. Okay. So if I got a headset and I plugged it in, what would that do? Would you guys be able to hear me a lot better? Yeah. All right. Talking in and out, I figured. All right. But Tom, if I put in a headset, will that stop that? Okay. I'm looking. I have a headset somewhere. I actually have a Sony headset for my PS4. I don't know if that helps. Okay. All right. I'm going to for next week. I'll have that. Plugged in. All right. So Leo, are you still there? I need a mic on it. Yep. Yeah. Leo, are you still there? Make sure you're there because I'm going to try to go into the arcade section. Yeah, all Nintendo said, okay, good, Leo. Nintendo 64, Brandon, all they had was, if I recall, they had Zelda, obviously, but they had, if it has a mic, then yes. Yeah, my headset for the PS4 does have a mic, and it may be USB. Huh. Yeah. Would you consider Super Mario 64 an RPG? I don't think I would. Paper Mario, that's an RPG. Super Mario 64, I consider more like an adventure game. Obviously, an adventure platformer. But Nintendo 64 had like Aiden Chronicles or some shit, I think it was called. They had Quest 64, and then the two Zeldas. I think that was it, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Leo, here we go. Let's go to the arcade section. Let's see what we got as far as that goes. I think I passed it already. Like an idiot. Hold on. Yeah, okay. No, you didn't, Leo. GameCube's not on here. That would have been nice. PS2. So the last system that's on here is Dreamcast. PS2 is not. GameCube is not. Xbox is not. So let's see what we got. We got a lot of Street Fighters here, Leo. Hold on. All right. For as far as arcade, we got Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter EX. Dan, yes. Street Fighter EX Plus, Street Fighter EX2, Street Fighter EX2 Plus, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighters, Street Fighter 2 The World War, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 New Generation, Street Fighter Zero, Street Fighter Zero 2 Alpha, Street Fighter Zero 3, and Street Fighter the movie. But let's see if we have X-Men versus Street Fighter. And again, this is the arcades. WVTUVW, hold on. VW. Like War Gods is here. The arcade version of War Gods. Remember that? WX. Yeah, man, here it is. X-Men versus Street Fighter, Leo. The arcade version. Oh, did it not work? That's not good. Some of these may not work, these ROMs. So that's rough. All right, let's go to the PS1, Leo. Apparently that ROM didn't work. I haven't really fucked around with the. I didn't fuck around with the arcade stuff, but all right, this is PS1. Let's see if X-Men's here. I mean, PlayStation had everything. Mandy Dickey, I do remember you. You were supposed to have sex. You never fucking came over. Probably because you're a guy. This one, Dan, this one's actually pretty cool. This one, from what I played, like games and stuff, like regular games, these don't crash. So far, the only thing that crashed, as you just saw, was that arcade. All right, X-Men versus Street Fighter for the PS1. Here we go. See if this works. No, you're fine, Tom Kirkland. You're fine. Where are you located, Mandy? Leo, can you see this? X-Men vs. Street Fighter now loading. Leo, if you go to Facebook and you type in Andy VHB and you scroll down, I used to have over 7,000 complete games. 7,000 games ranging from Nintendo all the way to now. And I literally had every X-Men game that ever came out and every Street Fighter game that ever came out, with the exception of the ones that were in Japan. I don't know those. Dan, this is a Game Sir G3S, and it came with this Raspberry Pi system that I bought. Apparently, A is not the button I want. Keep thinking of this. All right, here we go. What do we got? Cyclops, Wolverine. Now I suck at these games, so what up, Blizzard? Yes, it's running RetroPie. But this I bought like a year ago off of Facebook, and it's great. I mean, it has literally everything, pretty much every game. I have no idea what I'm doing. If this was Mortal Kombat, it'd be different. I'd fuck some Mortal Kombat up. I did a 4-8 combo. I can't even believe it. Anyway, you guys get the idea. This isn't working. Oh, it did reset. Holy crap. All right, so what up, Lizik? So for some reason it didn't reset on the Saturn one. But yeah, I'm pumped. Leo, you want to see Dreamcast? What game do you want to see for Dreamcast? We got everything. Literally everything. We even have Japanese games, so I think. What the hell is that? Aqua GT? Reminds me of Hydro Thunder, which I guess we could play. We got all the Capcom versus SNKs here. What else we got? Oh, fucking kitchen door. Crazy Taxis on here. Daytona USA. Anything, Leo? You want to see on Dreamcast? Gauntlet Legends. I'm pumped about this. Yeah, Dan, it does. It has all the way up to Dreamcast. It has every Nintendo system, every Sega system, every Atari system, including the Lynx. It has Virtual Boy. It has Wonder Swan. It has everything. Sony, PSP, and Sony PlayStation One. Every Sega system. It has obviously we're arcades, Marvel vs. Capcom, NFL 2K2. They don't have 2K1 here though. Oh, Mortal Kombat Gold. Horrible, horrible game. Power Stone, one of the underrated fighting games. What else we got? We got Seaman. It has all the Shenmues. Does it have Resident Evil games on the Dreamcast? Yes, it does. It has Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and Resident Evil Code Veronica. It's like a smash pack, yo. Anyway, Sonic Adventure, Street Fighter, Sword of the Berserk, House of the Dead, Virtua Tennis. Virtua Tennis is one of the most fun. Virtua Tennis is one of the most fun tennis games of all time. So, in my opinion, arcade game originally, and it was ported over to the Dreamcast, and future systems as well. Some just fell. I don't know. But anyway, let's see how many USB slots I have here. I know I have one where my mouse and keyboard are. Question is, do I have two? You'd figure with a fucking computer, I'd have more than one because if I can get my whatchamacallit, yeah, I can't see shit. This is ridiculous. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? Okay. So the one you see in the kennel is Daisy. She's a golden retriever or an English cream retriever. And then I have one that you can't see on my bed. That's a border collie, and her name is Luna. Let me do this. I'll be right back. We're gonna be on here for maybe another 20 minutes or so. But let me run and grab my headset to see if you guys can if it plugs in, and see if you guys can hear me. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I thought I had my PS4 fucking headset. I must have when I sold all my. That must have been part of it. So yeah. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, no, I'm still here. But yeah, we've got 15 minutes left. I think we'll chill for a little bit. Uh, if you guys are new to this, if you guys are new to this live stream here, we're going to do it every Thursday around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. EDP dropped by earlier, made an appearance, cameo, if you will. But what I wanted to do is have this in the game room, but my internet connection is not strong enough, even with an extender, to be able to do that. So we're here. Uh, yeah, Mike's not bad as long. But all right. So for those of you who know shit, Bill D, if you actually go to my ASMR channel, the ASMR Collector, I just did a scratch ticket video literally there. You can check it out. You may not like ASMR, which is fine, but at least you'll see the scratch tickets. If you don't like what's going on, just mute it, but you'll see. But yeah, I may do a scratch ticket Thursday live stream, which I think would be cool. But here's the deal: for those of you who know stuff more than I do, what kind of headset should I buy? Yeah, Dan, check it out. The ASMR Collector is the channel. I'm getting into it. I still have a long ways to go, but um, yeah. I still have a long ways to go as far as getting better at it. Yeah, I'm on a PC right now. Um, I really wish I could do the fucking live stream in the game room. I got to figure out how to get the internet to, because the internet connection's there. Bill, yeah, I could try to call Kenny. Tom, check it out. The ASMR collector, all one word. Wireless gaming headset, Core. Okay, Corsair Void Pro. How far is the game room from your router? Okay, so Leo, I think the router to the extender is probably maybe 15 feet, 20 feet at the most. So I have a router, I have an extender that is literally the midway point between my room and the game room. The internet connection, I literally had my laptop 8 feet from the extender. Yeah, an Ethernet cord. That's what somebody said. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get an Ethernet, like a 50-foot Ethernet cord, to just run from this router to the PC to the laptop. All right, Astro makes a good headset. Also, Steel Series. Dan, what's the best one? The Steel Series Arctic 5 or the other one? Yeah, I'm going to have to do that, Leo. That's exactly what I'm going to have to do. I want to do it in the game room. I don't want to do it in here. They're cheap on Amazon. Yeah, yeah. My buddy actually has one. He can give me a 50 foot. That's what I'm going to have to do. But Dan, which you're calling him now? Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let me see if he even answers. I know Glasses isn't doing too well. What the fuck's my phone? All right, let me find Kenny. Go to contacts. I haven't talked to Kenny in a million years. Here he is. All right, let's see if he answers, guys. Steel Series. All right, I'll do that. If it's better, I'll just do it. Hey, what's up? It's Glasses. Hey, Glasses, you're on a live stream right now. Bill, yeah, one of the subscribers here, Bill, was wondering if where Kenny was. Is Kenny there? You hear that, Bill? Kenny's taking a sexy shower. Bill says, Bill Glasses, Bill says, best of luck to you. He's a subscriber. He remembers you from the scratch ticket videos. I just told him that you're gonna have. I didn't go into it, but I told him that you're gonna have a little bit of an operation. I didn't go into what it was, but everybody's saying best of luck to Glasses. So yeah, yeah. All right, so tell Kenny. Everybody says hi. I gotta run, but it's nice hearing you. All right, man. All right, everybody. That was Glasses. So Dan, Dan, I want to, I think, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't even know what I know what Discord is, but it's fucking. Is somebody as smart as I am? Somebody as smart as I am, who knows about electronics and stuff. I'm like a 90-year-old man when it comes to certain things. Like Instagram, I finally got an Instagram maybe a year ago, but I hardly post anything on that thing. I'm not an Instagram kind of guy. I'm only a Facebook guy. I don't have a Twitter. I think Twitter's stupid, not because of what people post. I just can't get what it has nothing to do with what they post, or it has nothing to do with a tweet, quote unquote, a tweet. It has to do with the fucking the get up, if you will, the layout of how you fucking use it. I'm not a fan. Dan, yeah, man. Email me, AndyVHB at AOL.com. That's ANDYVHB at AOL.com. We'll go back and forth and try to figure out what Discord is and what list the benefits of what it would do for me. We'll go into that. But all right, I'll check out that Steel Series mic, because even if I'm in the game room and I have the laptop, Dan, that'll still work on a laptop, obviously, right? A PC, not a Mac, but a PC. Because if it works on the laptop, I'll just use that for the fucking deal. We'll get an Ethernet cable for next time. We'll try that out, see if that works. Because I'd rather be in the fucking game room. I don't want to be here. Because of the lighting, because of the sound, because of the fucking see anything, that kind of shit. So, um, I got to look at all that. The USB headset, yeah, okay. What else is going on? How are my Red Sox doing? Let's see. Probably suck. I'm a huge Red Sox fan, as all you guys know, and I have to say that this year's pitching rotation, the pitching staff. Oh wow, MLB reduces double headers to 7 innings. That's so stupid. What are we, Little League? Wow. I can't get into this season anymore. I didn't mind the fucking 60 game schedule. I got it. I understood it. But now now it's 7 inning double headers. Come on. What is this fucking AAA? I remember going to McCoy Stadium. I'm seeing Pawtucket Red Sox games with double headers. There were 7 innings. All right, Blue Jays lost. Orioles are 5-4 against the Yankees. Red Sox are up 3-2, bottom of the eighth. Mets have a runner at first and one out. Martin Perez actually pitched well tonight. Look at that. Who's pitching for us? Barnes? I like Barnes. A little wild, but I like Barnes. Oh, Vasquez, it was a 2-run homer. Put us ahead again. Jesus Christ, this guy's on fire. Here's the problem with the Red Sox. Okay? Those of you who even give a shit. Here's the problem with the Red Sox. Kevin Pillar is hitting .471. He should be in the lineup more. Okay? Yeah, Brandon. I'm very closely watching Mookie's. Rays beat the Rays. That's good news. I'm watching Mookie's. I think he's hitting like 2-something, which is not good. Yeah, glasses. Let's go Mets. I wanted to say that to him on the phone, but I was too lazy. Martinez is hitting .250. Bogarts 182. Michael Chavis finally got a hit. He's hitting .083. Benintendi, 095. What the fuck is up with Benintendi? Martin Perez, 5 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. He pitched. If he could do that every single time out, we'll take it. I mean, listen to the Red Sox rotation. Evaldi, Martin Perez, and garbage. Random ass people. Matt Hall. Oh, Kenny's calling. Bill, Kenny's calling. What's up, Kenny? So Bill D, I'm on a live stream right now on YouTube. Yes, Dan, that's correct. So Bill D said, call Kenny, and I called Kenny, and we got glasses. So Bill D was talking to glasses for a little bit while everybody else was hearing the conversation. Oh, I'm back. See, my internet connection just did you guys see that? My internet connection froze or whatever. Does he remember? Yeah, he does, Bill. So Glasses was up here. We talked to him for Thomas Kirkland says what's up. He was a loyal sub for the Scratch Ticket Thursday days. So everybody wants to know what you're up to. We haven't heard from you in a million years. I kind of have off and on, but what's going on with you? Tell everybody what's going on.
Furloughed from work because of this whole COVID thing, which is fine by me. I'm getting a lot of things done. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my story. You know, I'm living the dream, trying to navigate through the insanity that is COVID-19, and you know, kind of Oh, wait, here's glasses. Hold on a minute.
He's out of his sexy shower and he's wrapped in a towel.
Wrapped in a towel.
So Bill D goes, "Let's go Mets," is what he said. It's 3-2 in the bottom of the eighth. You guys have a runner at first and one out. Is the last time I checked. I don't know let's see here. Bottom of the eighth. Oh, somebody just happened. Somebody pinch ran for somebody. Hold on. Oh, you guys got first and third now. Matt Barnes is about to blow the fucking game for us. You guys have first and third, one out, and Michael Conforto's up. Yeah. So Thomas asks, "How's your mom doing?" He knew she was sick at one point.
Living 10 minutes away from where my brother lives out there. She's doing pretty well. Had a bit of a scare with her about a month and a half ago. She had a little bout with pneumonia. We had her in the hospital for a couple of days. At first, we thought it might have been COVID, but good Lord, that wasn't the case. And she's doing well, 90 years old. You know, God bless her. Knock on wood, she's fighting it. But both things are good. Can't complain.
Wow, I mean, she's 90. I remember when we were out in Long Island doing the video game convention. We actually stopped by the house, and she was up and running. She knew what the hell was going on.
Here's a mover and a shaker. Here's a firecracker.
Yeah. All right, we got a 3-1 count on Michael Conforto because Matt Barnes can't find the fucking plate. I mean, the Sox. I was just telling everybody here. The Sox pitching staff has not been this bad since the early 90s. Back then, they had Frank Viola, Danny Darwin. All these guys were over the hill, and they were a mess. Joe Hesketh. I mean, just garbage. This is rough.
Yeah, Andy, guess who died the other day?
John McNamara.
Yeah,
I saw.
Buckner died last year, too.
Yeah, everybody's dying. Regis Philbin's dead. Everybody's dead. All right. Let's go Mets over here. Let's go Mets.
It's McNamara's fault. You lost that one.
No, it wasn't his fault. It was fucking Bill Buckner's fault. Let's call it what it is.
It was tied when the error happened.
Doesn't matter. The game was tied, but when the error happened, I mean, he could have gotten out of the inning. You know?
What about Bob Stanley with the wild pitch and the other guy? He was one strike away like 4 times and couldn't get out of it.
I know. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't have sex the night before the game. You know? If Bob Stanley gave it to his old lady a little bit like he should have, maybe they wouldn't have thrown a wild pitch. He had all that fucking adrenaline built up that he threw a wild pitch. Conforto struck out, huge strikeout for Barnes. Now Cespedes is up. See, we'll stay to the end of this half inning. Yeah.
So it must be the 1 second or 2 second timeout.
They couldn't have taken the whole season off because the game. First of all, a bunch of these teams might have folded financially, like the Twins and the Marlins and the Royals to an extent. So you couldn't do that. But here's what I just read an article and I don't like this. I get a 60-game season. It's fucking shenanigans. I get it. I don't really have a problem with it. I am a baseball purist, but I'm a sports purist really. But I just read an article that because of everything going on, the MLB and the Players Association just signed a deal where if they play a doubleheader, they're bringing it down to 7-inning games. Yes, and I'm not a fan of that because we might as well just, you know, I mean, this is a fucked up scenario. The Marlins have been suspended till Sunday because of what's going on. The Phillies series was canceled, so I don't know what the hell's going on. You know, I don't know what they're going to do. Obviously the Marlins aren't going to play a full 60-game season. The only way they would is if the teams that they were supposed to play need to play those makeup games because of playoff seeding. If those teams are already clinched or it's irrelevant, then but Miami could play 49 out of the 60, for instance, and nobody will give a shit because they're not going anywhere. So, all right, Cespedes 0-1 count. Swung. Oh, Barnes has got to get out of this inning. I can't even believe we're up 3-2. If it wasn't for Christian Vasquez, he has 3 homers in the last 2 games. He's on fire. The rest of the team can't fucking hit. Mandy Dickey says she's horny for you, Kenny. Horny for you.
Is that right?
But I still think Mandy Dickey's a guy, even though she claims she's not. Thomas Kirkland, Red Sox play the Yankees. Honestly, bro, I really don't even know. I'm not even really paying attention to the season because of how ridiculous it is and how bad I know the Red Sox are. So I take it day by day as far as this goes. Yeah, Dan, I think she's a guy too. Oh, 2-1. Barnes can't find the plate once again. He's thrown 28 pitches in 2/3 of an inning. Cespedes 0 for 3. Hit that home run on opening day, and now he can't fucking buy a hit.
He's had 2 home runs for you.
Oh, good for him. Mets. Let's see what he's batting here. Cespedes hitting 182. Good for him. Alonso hitting 231. Oh, now you're ahead of me because I don't have that on mine.
It's 2-2.
Oh boy.
This is trouble. Trouble, I say.
We were going to come back last night. I thought we were going to blow another one.
Yeah, we almost took it.
I know. Brandon Workman can't find the plate. I mean, the Red Sox, Brian Brazier's garbage. He was great that World Series year, and now he's fucking horrible. I mean, he had had a year. He had like a Brady Anderson kind of year in 2018. Mandy Dickey says, come to the cabaret in Bedford, New Hampshire. I'm a dancer there, and I'll show you and Kenny a good time. Wait a minute, you can't have the lead.
Well, with the base hit, we will. The men on second and third.
Oh, it's tied. It's tied, right?
No. It's still 3-2, but we got.
Oh, what happened? Oh, he stole second? Oh, Jesus. Vasquez. No, he stole second. He says it's a stolen base. It's the official thing is a stolen base. Yeah, Brandon, I agree with that. He didn't even hit the guy. He gets suspended 8 games.
Who wants to show us a good time?
The interesting thing about Bedford, New Hampshire, I think my dad just bought a house in Bedford, New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah, that's strange that this Mandy Dickey works at a foul ball, still 3-2. At this point, you might as well throw Cespedes on first. You might as well. You got the base open. He's a power hitter. Who's this Jimenez guy? Is he any good?
He's decent. Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's hitting 250.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pinch runner, third base. Yeah. I mean, Cespedes, he gets a hold of one. Goodbye, Charlie.
That's almost.
Bill, I might be wrong about the city that I know my dad lives in New Hampshire, foul ball again. I just don't know if it's Bedford, but it sounds really, really familiar to me. So I'm going to have to email him and say, hey, man, where do you live again? Because that'd be hilarious.
That would be. So how are the doggies?
Doggies are doing good. Luna's on the bed right now. She's curled up asleep. And Daisy's in her kennel curled up asleep. Well, she's not actually curled up. She's spread out.
Sure.
She's a larger dog.
Right.
But she's on her doggy bed. Luna's on my bed.
Nice.
Yeah. And they're just walking around. They're just living the doggy life. I like that video. I posted a video of the dog riding the jet ski or the boat or whatever. He had such a happy face. That was awesome. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I got some McDonald's coupons in the mail. I tried to go from work. There was 90,000 cars through the drive-thru. I said, "Fuck this."
They want to.
That's fine. I'm not really mad about that. Now they just got to get rid of. They got to get this Jimenez guy out, unless they pinch hit for him. But this is a mess. They may actually take Barnes out of the game and throw somebody else in, but we'll see.
What's that? Yeah, that was high.
Tennessee.
It's high as hell. Everybody's fucking got it. People are still coming here in droves. They don't want to wear masks. Everybody's just fucking walking around. You know, it's like everywhere else. That it's fucking crazy. I mean, Kenny, can you believe? Think about this, and for all you guys still even watching this live stream, what the fuck? It's like this year has come out of fucking nowhere. I mean, just everything. Killer wasps and fucking COVID and fucking this and fucking that. I mean, what? It's crazy as hell.
Did you hear about Alabama, the COVID parties?
Yeah, same.
People are positive cases. You each put money in a jar or something, and if you get some money, we're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, because that kid could have died. Braves Yankees World Series. I don't know about that one.
Not wearing a mask, sneezing all over. Can I go to jail for that?
That's what happens, glasses, when you don't have sex.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. My father put it in the wrong hole. My big brother and sister. So.
Is it 2-1 on this Jimenez guy? Fuck, Barnes is gonna. Yeah, he's thrown 36 fucking pitches. Jesus. Oh, these players suck. They're so fucking horrible. I mean, it's the Met. It's not like they're fucking facing the fucking 26 Yankees, 27 Yankees here.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Yankees are offensive now too. Yankees are too
I mean, this isn't Murderer's Row here. I mean, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Got out of it. Got out of it.
Really? What happened? I didn't see. Like a Buckner roll or faster than that?
You have to go back on it. You got it.
Who's Chavis is at first? Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right. Thank God Barnes got out of that fucking disaster. But watch. What'll happen is fucking Workman will blow it. So, you know, this year happened in 2012. Yeah, it's true. Dan says if this year happened in 2012 at the end of the Mayan calendar, people would be suiciding left and right. All right, Kenny, appreciate it, man. We'll see you.
It's a pleasure hearing your voice, and hello to the fans. Miss you guys, and maybe we'll do something for them in the near future. That'd be great.
Yeah, why don't you come down and fucking visit? You know, I got nothing else going on.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So, Bill D, I could live stream all night, but here's what would happen. Number one, I'd have to get up for work, and I'd be exhausted. And number two, I highly doubt there's 6 people in here. It says if I live streamed all night, I highly doubt anybody would stay because they got other shit to do. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. All right, so here's the deal, Dan. I got your email. I'll follow up with you there. I got to look at this headset. Hopefully, I can buy it and it can be delivered before next Thursday. We'll figure that out. Appreciate you guys chilling here. Tell your friends, tell your family to stop by every Thursday at 8:30. Yeah, Bill, you are. I appreciate that. Every Thursday 8:30 p.m. We'll do the live stream. Be an hour and a half. This one lasted a little bit longer, but we'll see you guys and tell everybody about it, man. We'll see you guys.